Can we just talk about how you don't actually know where that came from originally? And like how you have never seen the video? Or have you seen the video now? Did I show you the video?
No. I don't know what it is.
The thing is, I don't know if like the audio caught that, but she was like, and it was like,
This is a Manamana song.
who did you think that was written by again?
Okay, hold on. Let me get my pop thingy.
You don't need to do that. Just
Okay.
hold it up.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, how long ago was that song like made?
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Just keep talking. Who did you think it was written by?
I don't know. Like, I don't know who I thought it was written by, but when I was like slightly a child or something, sometime in the past before the president, my dad had this CD, and it was like these punk rock guys that like made a cover of like the Manamana song, but they were like screaming it, and it was basically just them like screaming the song basically, and then it would get like really distorted like each time they would sing it, and then until it was just disgusting. But basically I thought that they like made that song and it was them. I don't know what the band was, but I just thought it was like a punk rock gross
1968
song. Yeah. Don't die.
I feel like dying.
So yeah, I didn't know that it was from the Muppets.
Okay, so this is Post-Puberty. So yeah, this is Post-Puberty. We're your two co-hosts. Sometimes we'll have people around, sometimes it won't. So I'm Dany, and this is
Riley.
Hello, Riley.
Hello.
We go to two different schools. Should we talk about that? Or should I
Yeah.
talk about my
Should they
project?
know us? Or should we be like anonymous children?
Oh my god, monogamous.
Monogamous.
Monogamous. Monogamous.
I don't know. Sure. Do you want them to know that you go to Capital?
Why do you just
Sorry.
like expose
Sorry.
me like
I'm
this?
sorry. If you want to, you can bleep.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna bleep it, but like,
Okay.
maybe they won't know what Capital is. Or they still won't see me unless they go to Capital.
Yeah.
And then they might know who I am.
Well, anyway, now they know.
Now they know.
Now you know.
If you don't know, now you know, Mr. President.
Ew.
Okay, so something from last audio recording session that, like, we're trying to fix. I mean, this is supposed to be school friendly. I messed with my voice too much, and it was like, like the whole time. And it was gross.
That's
And
attractive.
I'm so ashamed of myself.
You should be. Like, honestly.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Totally not kidding. You know, like,
Mildly.
girls like that really scare me. Like, if
Why?
you're gonna be, like,
Wait.
kind of, like, scary and, like, bitchy, then just tell me.
Girls like what? Girls that actually
Like,
do that?
passive aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah,
and they're
that
like, yeah, I'm just
anybody
kidding. And then they make
that's
the side
passive
eyes.
aggressive scares me. Okay, no, I have a teacher, and he's like, I love him with all my heart. Like, he's an amazing man, and I love him, but he's like, he scares me so much because he always like tells you bad news with a smile.
Ooh.
Like, he'll just like stare at you dead in the eye with like a big smile, like, hi, you're gonna
just die.
fail like everything. And,
It's like a different kind of scary.
and he's also really passive aggressive, and it's just terrifying.
Passive aggressive people make me so nervous.
Yeah.
I just have issues.
I know.
People don't realize that. So can we just talk about like how this podcast is originally, well, like, it's my excuse for making this podcast is for a Genius Hour project in school, and if you don't know what that is, it's like a year-long project, and it's outrageous, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's what this is. This is
Cool.
that. And this is the episode that I'm gonna be like showing. We have another episode, and that's pretty funny.
Well, I mean, technically we have like 1,000, but our only
Yeah,
actual one, there's only one other real one.
Yeah, because, like, I'm just gonna not with pop filter. I'm tired. But, like, the original, like, we have done a lot of takes, and it wasn't as good as the very first one that we have ever done. No, the third take of the very first one.
Excuse me?
Never mind.
I don't really know anymore. Like, I have no idea how many times we've tried to do what. It's
It's a lot. It's been a lot.
Guys, it's hard.
It's so hard. And, like,
you have to be in a good mood.
Yeah, you do. And it's just, like, if you're not ready to do something, then...
Yeah, and I'm, like,
heckin'.
never in a good mood. So... this is really difficult for me. I'm trying really hard.
I'm so attacked right now.
I'm going outside of my comfort zone.
Wait, was that legit or was it like...
I don't know. Yes, secretly. Maybe.
I mean, you're just talking. I feel like this is a fun conversation. So anyways, the way this podcast works is that we, like, have a little fun conversation in the beginning, and then we're gonna go into, like, some fun questions, and then build off of that, and then go into another question when the conversation gets stale.
Is that a Build-A-Bear?
Heck yeah, it is. She's pointing at my Kylo Ren Build-A-Bear. You know, it originally was, like, really crippled, but, like, I didn't want to sleep with, like, a Build-A-Bear that had a cast on its leg and, like, crutches.
That's racist. Continue.
What? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
I'm sorry. I love you.
You're not even looking at the really fluffy llama toy that's right next to you.
Oh my god, I have
Touch
one of
it.
those too. No, I have one, Dany. Did you get this at the pancake crap in the McCall?
No, I got this at Ecuador.
They make these at the pancake crap in McCall.
Wait,
The pancake house place.
that's crazy. Anyways, questions.
It's an alpaca.
So I think I'm gonna start off, like, really weak and then go into something really good. That I think, I think it'll get a good reaction out of you.
Just like other activities. Let's do it. Let's.
What percentage of water is celery?
All of it. 100%.
Yeah, celery has virtually no nutrition in it. It's basically all water. So what percentage of water is it? Wait. These are, like, two different questions.
Like, the amount of water that's in celery or the amount of celery that's in water?
It's infinite.
They're the same thing.
Should we, like, look it up? You know what? Let's not look it up and just make a guess.
Wait. I'm still confused.
I mean, like, we're... like 80% water, 80 something or 90.
I thought we were like 60 or 70.
Hey Siri, what percentage of water are humans? Oh,
You said that.
wait, what percentage of humans are water?
Dany.
Check it out. Ow, my leg.
Check it out.
Wolfram Alpha, what the heck?
What? Are you okay? What happened?
I'm trying to not say the
I know.
heck word.
I know.
It's really hard, and my parents are going to be very disappointed in me. I think I'm only going to share the ones... I'm not going to share the episode 0 with them.
Yeah, no, we really shouldn't. Nobody should really hear that. But I mean, people
really
already
funny.
have. It's really funny, but like really disappointing to anybody who at all is responsible.
That's known you since you were tiny.
Anybody that has any type of expectations for you should not listen to that.
So yeah.
Anyway,
that's posted on the internet forever.
oh wait, that one is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't say anything too bad. I don't think you said anything bad.
But now I'm gonna be associated with you. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna be a surgeon later, so like.
Oh God, you're going to college, Dany. They're gonna find you.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I made a new email for that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Heck yeah.
They're never gonna find you.
Never.
Ever. That's We're not a cult.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that went stale so fast. I'm kind of disappointed. I was like kind of ready for something, but
For celery and water?
celery and water and celery. Ooh.
I just still don't really understand the question. Like, which way they're asking that.
I mean, I think I get it now.
I don't understand anything. Let's move on.
Okay. I mean, like, okay. What is a boyfriend, and where can I download one? I want to know this question. I mean, it's like a Google search question that like has a lot of different answers, and that was just the fucking heckin' weirdest one.
What is a boyfriend, and where can I download one?
I want to know this.
I already have a boyfriend, but I still want to know where I can download one.
You have like 2 boyfriends.
Who's my other boyfriend?
Dab.
Are you my boyfriend?
I'm your boyfriend.
Oh.
I'm your friend. Your romantic friend. But not romantic friend. I'm your platonic.
Wait.
Like, if we're gonna, like, be fucking funny... Oh, heck.
Oh my gosh, Dany.
If we're gonna be, like, funny about this, like, yeah, I'm your boyfriend. But, like, if we're just gonna be, like, normal. And not sound like this is weird. This has gotten weird.
Now I'm confused.
No. Okay, me and Riley,
okay, anyways,
we should do some background.
Danny's my boyfriend. Where did I download you from? Can you just talk about your... Oh. So anyway, a boyfriend is somebody that actually has a vagina with medium long brown hair and is half Ecuadorian and is like taller than you and bigger than you but still really likes to cuddle and wears Converse all the time. That's a boyfriend, and you can download one from Pornhub. There you go. That's
1-800 Pornhub boyfriend now.
Yeah, that. Text that. And you can
text it?
Yeah.
I think I totally different 1-800.
Text that.
Text now. Get an extra girlfriend on the side. We call it the side hoe.
Hey!
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh, God. I wish that was a thing.
Wait, what?
Never mind. It'd be really helpful to a lot of people.
You know, yeah. I mean, like, you can download one. You know, if you want to make your own boyfriend, you just have to have, like, a prerequisite boyfriend.
I don't know what that word means.
And then you can download one in your own body. And that's what we call...
So you're your own boyfriend?
No.
You're downloading a boyfriend.
A mom liking the son. What's that called? I want to know this.
What are you talking about?
You know, like, Oedipus complex is, like, with the child liking the mom?
What? Wait, what are we talking about?
You haven't heard of an Oedipus complex?
No, I don't know words, Dany.
Okay, so that's... it comes from this, like, old Greek story where this one dude was, like, prophesized to, like, fuck his mom. Oh, and
to make like, connections with his mom.
Yeah, and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then, like, but he was an orphan. He was adopted. And then kind of became a king. And then he conquered another kingdom. And then the queen of that kingdom and him did the do. And he hecked his mom.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and he's like, and then he jumped off a cliff.
Oh.
Yeah, Oedipus complex.
Oh.
So, what's the opposite of that? Would it still be an Oedipus complex since the mom also liked the kid back?
Sure, why not?
Okay. What
Wait,
was the
how
question?
did we get here? It's what is a boyfriend and where can I download one?
You can download one into your stomach. I mean, uterus.
Oh, are we talking about birthing your own boyfriend?
Yeah.
So
it's your boyfriend ultimate create your own boyfriend. You know that one episode in like every
so you just get
ever?
pregnant and you have a kid and then that's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really messed up.
Yeah, it's really messed up. It's like a terrible version of like a build your own boyfriend episode.
We should make one of those. A build your own boyfriend episode.
Build a boy. Oh. But, like, we need to have both genders. Build a significant other.
Build an SO.
SOS. Please help. They're keeping me hostage.
I'm keeping you hostage.
Thank you, Nunchuck Daddy.
Danny, I can't do this right now.
I feel like most of these are now gonna be just like me filling you in on some like crazy weird things.
Yeah, I have been so sheltered from the world, honestly. Like, there's only been 1 year in my life where I, like, had constant access to the internet, and that was, like, a few, like, months period when I lived with my dad,
and
I had a
run
phone.
Away, like,
Thanks!
Marijuana.
What? No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, what am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of? Oh, that's another friend.
I've never done the marijuana.
You've never done the marijuana?
No, I've never done anything, guys. I mean, yes, I have, but, like, not
Wink, wink,
drugs. The point is that
you're sheltered.
I'm
you're, like,
sheltered.
You're jaded and sheltered.
I've done more things than most people, but I'm sheltered from, like, the internet and, like, things that other teenagers know.
I mean, like,
I don't know words or terms.
I don't think many people know what an Oedipus complex is.
Yeah, I don't really know how you know that.
I mean, like, I just read a lot. That's all I do. Like, the times that, like, people aren't talking to me, I'm reading. And it's anything. Like, articles about medicine, I'm reading, like, old weird theories on freaking Da Vinci Code. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what I'm saying. But, like,
yeah.
Achilles was gay. You know Achilles, right?
I know your Achilles tendon. And I know that was a man that it was named after.
Like the Greek thing.
Okay. So, the only thing that I know about Achilles, and this is dumb, but there's a movie, and no, I don't remember what it's called. I don't know anything. But, like, there's this movie where Achilles gets, like, shot with an arrow in his Achilles tendon. Or whatever. I don't know, guys.
No, that's part of the Iliad.
Yeah.
And then he dies.
Yeah, but anyway, the point is that was a scene in a movie, and in the movie there, like, is this close-up shot of right after it, and he makes this face, and I do this thing where I have these, like, laugh attacks at, like, really random stuff, like, things that usually aren't even funny. Like, there's this face that my dad makes at me, and every single time he does it, I die, and I fall on the floor, and I can't breathe, and I can't handle myself. No, Danny, it's not, like, even a funny face. You can't do it to me. You can't trigger it. Anyway.
It's not a funny face, I'm just laughing.
Oh. So, yeah, that was a scene on a movie, and so my dad would, like, pause it and torture me with it. Like, he would just pause it on that screen, and so I was laughing so hard that I would just kind of die. Anyway, that's what I know about Achilles, is that he makes really stupid faces when he gets shot with arrows. Yeah.
So background on that, Achilles was hella gay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he had this, like, kind of servant thing. His name was Patroclus, and they were lovers, I want to say. And, like, many, because, like, in Greece, it was common back then to have love between men.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were hecking. And, like, okay, so here's the thing. Achilles was kind of dumb, and he was, like, dumb. So, he was, like, he got angry because he got in a fight with, like, the main general of this big ol' war called the Trojan War, or the War of Iliad.
Ooh.
So, yeah, so he's like, I'm not gonna fight, even though I'm freaking, like, pretty much immortal, other than my heckin' Achilles tendon. So, yeah, and so he just kind of sat in his room in, like, a blanket bottle.
A blanket bottle?
Like a blanket bundle.
Blanket burrito?
Burrito. Yes, this. And he's just like, then Patroclus kind of had a lot of, like, dumb comments from literally everyone around him. And he was like, okay, hey, Achilles, maybe you should go out and do this. And Achilles was like, you know what's a better idea than that? You go out as me with my armor on.
Smart.
And he went out and got killed. And then Achilles got real mad and, like, went on a rampage and killed the dude that they were trying to fight, who was named Hector. And then he dragged Hector's body around the whole, like...
Hector.
Yeah, Hector. And then he dragged Hector's body around the city on his wheelchair, chariot.
His wheelchair.
And then, so that thing happened, and he was, like, really mad, and then after, he got sad, because, like, there was the funeral, and Patroclus was in the funeral being burnt in the pyre. And he was just, like, everyone was, like, partying, because the war was over, and it was great, fun times. But, like, Achilles was like, my boyfriend, and it was, like...
Okay, anyway,
gay.
so...
But, like, the scene where that happens is, like, oh, yeah, by the way, Achilles died, because he got shot. And that was just, like, an extra scene. It was really dumb. I have the book right there if you want to read it. It's really cool.
I don't like reading. I'm sorry. I'm a very visual person. I can't look at letters.
I have, like, movies in my mind.
That... You should get that. You should tell somebody that. Like a doctor.
No, it's like...
When I was little... This is another quote from a movie that I can't remember because everything happened in my childhood.
I might remember it.
I don't know. Anyway. Okay, I remember, but I can't. Like, I know what I'm thinking, but I can't. It's on, when people... Anyway. So, there's a scene in this movie where this guy says, like, he watches movies in his mind or something. And when I was little, I would, like, zone out all the time, and I was, like, a special child. And so my stepmom would always be like, honey, are you watching movies in your head? And I'd be like, yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, I watch movies in my head, in my mind.
When I was younger, and like kind of to this day, you know that one scene where like in The Lion King where like Nala and Simba are having a, can you hear? That whole scene?
Yes.
And it was like they were running around the jungle. I have a like very vivid memory, like I could draw it out, of Nala like coming down a certain like tree after going up it, and then like running down it, kind of, because it was at a weird slope.
Yep.
I can remember that perfectly.
That's amazing.
And like, that scene just like used to play in my head a lot, and I'm like, am I seeing this or am I thinking this? What's the difference between seeing and thinking? Like, you can think an image, but you can't see it. And then, like, I got a headache. And I have a headache right now thinking about it.
Are you okay?
No.
Let's go to another question.
So this is
getting really off topic.
So you're going to get so shook.
Shaked.
Is it possible Justin Bieber is the reincarnation of Kurt Cobain?
Okay. I'm going to try real hard to say everything I need to say about this without saying any bad words.
You can say it. As long as it's not me.
The first thing I want to heckin' know about this is who the balls said that.
Okay,
like,
do you want to hear the explanation?
I don't know. Do you
want to keep ranting? Hold on, keep ranting.
Yeah, give me a second. I want to know who said that, and I want to find them, and I want to punch that person in the throat, like, as hard as I possibly can.
Okay, you say what you're saying, and then I'm gonna argue like I'm this said person. Now, I seriously believe that this is in reincarnation. I've had contact with my past lives. Oh, boy. I always do research on the subject. What did I find out?
You always do research on this subject, bitch. Tell me where the research is on this.
Cite your sources.
Yeah, I want to know.
Anyways, Kurt Cobain died March 1st, 1994. Justin Bieber was born on April 5th, 1994. 1 month later, and like a few days.
Oh my god.
Over a month later.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, no. You know what's also over a month later? My birth in 2002. I'm a sophomore. Check if you want.
What?
Now you have to admit that it's a big coincidence that the death of the two biggest, most talented artists of the last 20 years.
Oh my god.
We're so close together. Is it possible that the spirit of Kurt Cobain lives on in Justin Bieber? Could this be the reason of Cobain's suicide? And maybe he was looking for a way to reinvent himself artistically/spiritually? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my bird to yawn. Anyways, your thoughts on this? P.S. All Bieber hates? Shush. Oh, this is precious.
I don't know where to start. I hate everything. I hate this world.
The most talented,
Shut
popular
up.
artists in the last 20 years.
Kurt Cobain, yes, was one of the most talented artists.
He looks pretty. I looked him up, and he's pretty.
He is pretty. He's the most attractive person on the face of the planet that has ever lived, ever. Shh. Besides you. And yeah, he made a huge indent on music in history. Justin Bieber is a little boy who's sad.
Do you want to see gross pictures of Justin Bieber now?
No, I already saw them yesterday.
He looks like Logan Paul.
He looks like a dipshit.
Or like a frat boy. A gross, like, nasty one.
He looks like
really
the biggest
greasy and
douche
crusty.
canoe that has ever existed on the face
He
of the
looks like
planet.
crusty and yet greasy at the same time. Like, there's grease on, like, chipping crust, and it's...
He's gross. He's always been gross. I've always hated him. I have never had that phase where I loved Justin Bieber, and I never will, and I think he's the stupidest person
Me and my sister
ever.
defaced. We bought a poster of Justin Bieber just to deface him when we were younger. You know, I think the reason why, you know, people are like, oh, you guys just don't like Justin Bieber because, like, something everyone hates boy bands.
No, wait.
Not everyone hates boy bands. People don't understand this. It's just that he was always just a fucking prick. What the heck? Heckin' prick from the beginning.
No, yeah, that's why I don't like him, is because he's... Okay, one, I just hate his music. I hate his voice. I hate the way it sounds. I think he sounds whiny. I think that pop music has, like, no art to it. You can punch me in the face for that if you want to, but it's disgusting, and it's all bad, and it's all stupid. Anyway, so...
Like that, like, gross, like, symphony, like, weird...
Yeah, and I will admit, I was one of those kids that was
Synthetic.
hecka emo, and I listened to all the emo bands, or whatever, but in my defense, all the members of emo bands were actually such sweet angel boys. Like, if you look up quotes from them and stuff, they're so nice. They're so sweet. Like, every emo band.
Was it you who was, like, talking about, like, what's his name from something and his, like, spoon?
Huh?
There's a band where, like, this one dude, like, had a spoon and he was gonna fight people with it. Like a cooking spoon, like a big old wooden cooking spoon.
That might be an Andy Biersack
Yeah,
meme.
Him.
Maybe. That might have
Andy
been me.
Biersack, I remember.
Yeah, whatever. My point is that they're all sweet, and they're angels, and they're cute, and they're nice. But friggin' Justin Bieber is so mean to all of them. Like, you can look up crap that he's said to them, and he's such a douche to everybody. Like,
And,
he
like,
only loves himself.
He's bad with animals. And he gets a lot of them, and he's terrible.
And you know who's amazing with animals? Kurt Cobain was. He was amazing with animals. He loved animals, and Andy Biersack. And everybody. So you know what?
Like, and Andy Biersack, as in, like, he was also good with animals, or, like, Kurt Cobain also loved Andy Biersack?
No, Andy Biersack was good with animals. Is good with
okay.
animals. And Kurt
I mean,
Cobain loved
maybe-
animals.
Do you think maybe Kurt Cobain was reborn as Andy Biersack? When was Andy Bier...
No,
Connections?
Kurt, like, I will stand by that I love Andy Biersack and that he's a beautiful boy and that I actually know him personally. Like, I don't love him just because I'm a little, like, emo fangirl. I actually know him. Because
He's got crazy cheekbones.
he is
Like,
super
he looks like
attractive.
Maleficent.
My aunt works with him because she's cool.
Wait, what?
No, yeah, like, I know him. Anyway, I love him. He's
Nah,
nice.
He was born in 1990. Fuck.
But, like, my point is that he's, as much as I love him, he's never as amazing as Kurt Cobain was because Kurt Cobain was basically Jesus Christ. So, amen. Anyway, so,
That's not even like a choir thing. It's like from Lilo and Stitch.
oh.
I thought it was pretty fitting. Wow.
So that was stupid.
All Bieber hates shush.
Oh my god. Ah! He's gross. He's a gross boy.
You know, I like people who think. I like people with brains a lot.
I don't, honestly.
How are we friends? I think we discussed this on one of our, like, outtakes, which I will never post because I already deleted them. I'm sorry.
No, they were funny.
I know, but I had to find more space on my laptop, and it still wasn't enough. I know I'm a fuck up.
True. Just kidding. Love you.
Ha, 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 ha. Oh, God. Anyways, where was I going? But, like...
I don't know. How are we friends?
Yeah.
Because I don't like brains and you do.
Yeah.
And people with them.
I think you explain it better.
What do I explain?
I'll generally
how we're
explain it, and
friends.
you can go into crazy detail like you do.
Okay.
It's cute.
All right.
So like it's essentially like me and Riley are opposites.
Uh-huh.
Like
yeah.
Pretty much. And like in all situations other than the one that we're in, we would not be friends. This is the only universe where we are friends.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay. You
maybe. That's all you had?
I mean
wait, here,
okay,
get
so,
off
like,
me for a sec.
Here's another generalization
Dany.
about this. I am like sunshine, and she's like sunshine, but like gloomy sunshine. She's like not sunshine.
I'm like a cloudy day sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
Or maybe when it's like raining, but it's still sunny outside.
Something sunny.
Dany's like spring and I'm fall.
That's a good one. Good. Yes.
I did it.
Both in between, but like... Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to explain? How we're friends?
Know. Like the first time you've ever talked to me about that like stuff, you're like, if I didn't know you, I would hate you. Or like normally I hate your type of person.
No, yeah, okay. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah, I hate people that are like Dany except for Dany. That sounds so mean. I love Dany with all my heart, probably more than like every other people except for you and my boyfriend are pretty equal because I love him. But I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you get mad at me for that.
No, keep going. I don't mind.
So, like, you know how like stupid, dumb people are all like opposites attract? I think that's bold crap. I think that's dumb because I have never been attracted to anybody that's opposite of me. I hate every single human that's opposite of me. I think they're dumb and annoying because they're opposites of me, and obviously I'm perfect. So, like, I don't like people that are like overly energetic or overly happy or like, I don't know how to explain it, but like Dany's really happy sometimes. I don't know. Dany's really feisty sometimes, but like, Dany's like
puppy-like.
Dany's a puppy. Dany is like here. I'm more of like a sassy, bitchy cat person type of person, and then Dany's like a little puppy. But like it's Dany,
like the most energetic puppy.
Yeah, and even people that hate dogs like will love that puppy because it's a puppy. I don't know how to explain it. Everybody loves Dany because she's a puppy, and how can you not love puppies? And if you don't love puppies, you're basically Satan. Anyway, Dany's precious and perfect and something. I don't know. She's different. But like, different child.
Yeah, here's the thing is that like Riley and I and we like I remember you saying something that I really remember very strongly. Very strong. Yes, strong power. Thank you.
Strong boy.
It was like I turn all of my friends into me, and that's how I get along with them.
No, hey, I don't do that on purpose.
No,
like that's something that
but,
happens.
Yeah, it just happens. And like I've been the only one to like resist like the Riley personality plague.
No, okay, yeah, I want to explain this because it makes me sound like a douchebag if I don't. So like, I don't try to make people like me, but I had a pack of friends when I was like in like 5th grade or something. And even when I was little, I was always like an alternative child just because my dad is super punk rock, so I was like raised on punk rock music. So anyway, like
punk rock music is my life. I can't be sunshine. I have to be
Shut up.
punk rock.
You're stupid. I'm just kidding. I love you. But like everything you just said was true. Anyway, So when I was in 5th grade, that's when it like really hit me, like I have to be goth or emo or something.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, shush. I'm explaining something. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, so I started like dyeing my hair and getting into crap and like getting into stuff as in like Googling emo stupidness things, and I was really gross and dumb. Anyway, and then like all my friends just
got on the bandwagon.
Yeah, like I just kind of like started a trend all over again. Like I just started the punk thing again, basically, but only my friend group. So we all started like dyeing our hair and dressing like that and stuff. And that's just kind of been like a common theme throughout my life, is that people just...
I mean, you still look pretty punk rock. I think...
Kind of. I mean, I do today. Shush,
you have like,
honey.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4...
Don't
5,
count
6,
all my
7,
holes.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 holes.
On one leg. On one jean side.
On her left leg. Pant leg.
Yeah, I don't have holes in my
Pantaloon.
legs. So yeah, anyway, my friends just kind of do things that I do. Again, I don't mean for them to. It just happens. Anyway, Dany's never done that. Dany's never, like... I mean, like, I bleached the underside of Dany's hair, and that's, like, the extent of everything.
I mean...
And that's not even, like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's, like, a normal kid thing.
Yeah, that's, like, just a child thing.
Yeah. So this is fun. Yeah, no. But, like, it's so funny because we're, like, very much opposites.
Oh, baby.
I think I sometimes dress preppy. I dress, like, vintage. And then,
I don't know. I've been trying to, like, decide your style, and you go between, like, different things.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are mom jean days, and then there are, like...
There's, like, vintage / like, art ho days.
And
it happens, Dany. Baby.
Art ho. What's art ho? What is your art ho?
You don't know what art ho... It's a style.
Okay, keep going. Tell me about it.
I don't know what it is because I don't... Like, I'm not it. I don't really like it.
What? Art ho aesthetic? That's
for
the
myself.
thing that came up?
Yeah, it's like an aesthetic / style / look. Or whatever, and sometimes you look like that. I just don't like it on me. But, like...
Oh my god, I love this.
I know, so you look like that sometimes, or sometimes you do the vintage, like, mom jeans, whatever.
Look at art ho. It's really cute, and I want it.
Dany, everybody knows what that is besides you, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know why I know.
I just threw my phone.
No, that wasn't supposed to be mean. It's just that people know it.
No. I literally live under a rock. I'm just, like, disappointed that I haven't figured this out.
Oh my god,
sooner.
guys, I know something that Dany doesn't.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
You know a lot of things that I don't.
That's not true.
I haven't experienced much. Again, I've been in my room reading. Look at the top shelf of my book.
Edgar Allan Poe Complete Tales and Poems. That book is bigger than the Bible.
It also has, like, the Bible pages. You know, kind of like that paper.
Yeah. That's really
A few of my friends.
thin.
So, like, along with that, I don't know how I haven't turned into you or any of the other people around me. Like, for example, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of my friends are druggies, and, like, they really just find it in themselves to just be addicted to marijuana. And I don't, like, use that, like, marijuana is addictive. It's just, like, people, they just sit in their rooms all day and just do that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I have some friends that are like that.
That's it.
And like, they just kind of get obsessed with it, you know?
Yeah,
and it's like,
they
talk about it all the time.
Yeah, it's not like that they talk about it all the time. They talk about, like, Overwatch most of the time. But they just smoke all day. And they've just kind of lost their personality to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but, like, I don't know how I have not become that, because that's all I've ever experienced in my life, and here I am.
Besides me.
Besides you. But, like,
Honey.
and I'm still not, like, I haven't become you either.
Yeah.
It's like, you're the culmination.
Culmination.
Culmination of your 5 closest friends. You know that one thing?
Yeah, that doesn't apply to you at all.
No, it's like very weird.
You are your own self, and that is it.
But I'm like based off of everything else around me. Like social media, that's me.
Yeah.
Social
you
media
are
that
the
I
internet.
Baby. I have an obsession with the internet. Like, and it's just like crazy weird corners.
See, there's another opposite of us. Is like Danny's always had the internet, and Danny loves the internet, and I've never had the
I have a
internet.
deep love for the internet.
Like the extent of internet
Tender.
that I have had is YouTube. That's it. That's all I got, guys.
Dude, you know what's like what's kind of fun to watch on YouTube that I like indulge in a lot?
What?
The like top 5 weirdest things that like doctors have found up people's butts. And then like I'm like hearing the story behind it, so it's like, oh man, I just got like my whole screw like drill stuck up my ass. How did it get up there? I fell on it.
Fell on it.
And it's like, it's really funny because most of them are like rednecks, kind of, who are probably homosexual and like trying to hide it in the closet. And it's really, really funny because they're like across the board excuses. I fell on a bottle with my butt and it went all the way up. It's so funny. I love it. Hey, so I have a bird.
Oh my god.
And Riley, I've recently gotten Riley into bird.
I love birds. Come here. Come back. I want to get one, like, really bad. Guys, I'm getting a bird. I'm getting a little parakeet. Or budgie. Whatever you call them, because apparently people will do that too.
Yeah.
Stop. And I'm gonna name her... Okay, Dany, I think it's a girl. Because, like, I saw this little picture on the internet, and it was, like, how to determine if parakeets are boys or girls, and sometimes...
That's just bullshit. PSA. You can only tell by, like, the pelvis width, and, like, you can get through a blood test, I guess. But something like that. You have to have a doctor do it. But, yeah. It's, like...
Anyway, its name is gonna be Shiloh.
I love that name. That's cute and creative.
I know. I was so proud of myself.
I was really, like... When you said Sky, I'm like... Oof. And then, like, she got, like, all scared.
No, yeah, I was gonna name it Sky. And I think that's cute, but that is, like, not original at all. Like, I'm sure there's, like, 5,000 million animals named Sky.
Mm.
But, like, Shiloh.
It's also, like, your average YA main character name.
I don't know what that is.
Young adult fiction. You know, like, stuff like the Hunger Games, but, like...
Hunger Games?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just books.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
So Dany has a bird named Pidge, and, like, I'm its father.
And I'm the other parent.
And I'm trying to love him so much right now, and he's, like, tolerating me, but he, like, I can tell that he's like, dude, stop.
My bird is kind of like a cat.
Your bird is so much like a cat. Oh my gosh, your bird literally has the personality of a cat. Like,
Yeah.
1 second it's like, oh, pet me, and then he's like, get off.
But if you yawn, if Pidge yawns, and then you yawn back, and it's, like, in his line of, her line of vision or something, she'll, like, yawn back to you.
My
and
cat
then you
used
can
to
go
do that.
back and forth. And it's just, like, eventually Pidge will just keep yawning and yawning and yawning, and you feel terrible, but, like, it's really cute. Pidge has body language of annoyance.
I just want to give him kisses.
It's cute. I love animals that mate for life. Monogamy is, like,
Do
kind of my
birds
jam.
mate for life?
Yeah, most.
Oh, that's cute.
You know, dolphins are the only other, like, animals that, like, fuck for, like, fun. Oh, heck! Oh! But, like, yeah, they're the only other, like, creature. What was
Species?
Yeah, I guess, whatever. That, like, have sex for fun.
I thought all animals have sex for fun.
Mm-mm. They just do it for reproduction, and it's just, like, an instinct.
That's kind of cute.
Right?
I think. That's cool. That's a fun fact.
Yeah, it is a fun
Oh my
fact.
gosh, baby. Do you want down?
Bitch, stop being a freaking nerd.
Why you be this way? What you doing?
This is probably going to sound really unprofessional because we're not using pop filters because we just don't want to do anything with them.
We literally just don't want to hold them up. Like, Dany's playing with hers in her hand right now.
I got it from my daddy. Where'd you get that body from? I indulge in, like, things from other countries a lot. And I feel like since I used to be a weeb, anything that comes from Asia that I like is, like, immediately gonna, like, turn me into a weeb or, like, make people think that I'm a weeb again. And I'm like, no, this isn't that. Different. Thank you.
Promise.
I just, like... yeah, exactly. It's just, like... Please no. I swear to God I'm not a weeb. Okay, embarrassing story from long ago. I one time went to school in 7th grade. I went to school in a Attack on Titan cosplay. Do not chew on my medical terminology textbook! Thank you, love. But yeah. Pitch chews up my books. Like, I have another textbook that, like, that's actually school warranted.
My bird ate my homework.
No, legit. Like, do you want to see it? It's outrageous. And I'm pissed.
Sure. Okay.
Oh.
Dany's getting her textbook that her bird ate.
This is like, I got it from the school, from the book room.
I mean, it's still readable.
I can't turn this in without, like, having to pay for another one.
Oh. So are you just keeping it forever?
I don't really know. And then there's this.
That's cute.
Dante's Inferno. Freaking... Let me read! Pitch takes after Pitch's daddy.
Pitch takes after
Don't
his
like to read.
daddy. He doesn't like to read.
No.
Baby.
Yeah, so this is, like, all raw. Can we just talk about this? Everything that we're recording is probably gonna end up to be, like, raw audio that, like, I don't know what to do anything with because I don't know how to edit, and I don't feel the need to edit because I'm lazy.
Yeah, so these are gonna be, like, really bad quality.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, you know.
Ooh.
I feel like we're just talking about ourselves.
Yeah,
you know what? At this
like,
point...
we don't really have much to talk about. I forgot to, like, look up stuff. I just got so distracted by the art ho aesthetic. That's actually me.
It is.
It's my desired aesthetic.
It's your personality.
Aesthetic. Oh. Weird internet.
I really hope my dad lets me have a bird, guys. I need Shiloh in my
Should
life.
we look? No. Questions.
Pitch.
Alright, let's check out this heckin' thing.
Danny, I'm gonna go put him on his cage, because I feel like he keeps looking over at it.
Okay. Whoa. Riley, should you read this? Because I can't read for long amounts of time.
Yeah.
And still sound like an intellectual.
Yes. Okay, so the question is, could I have lost my virginity by this? And the description is, I got hit violently with water in the vagina with a jet stream in a hot tub. Did I lose my virginity? I am trying to lose my virginity without having to have intercourse. Is there any way that could happen? Please answer both of those questions. Thanks. Smiley face.
So, Riley, I have a vague understanding of how sex works. Like, I know the thing goes into the other thing, and, like, that's, you know, and then, like,
yeah.
between women, it's, like, the pointing thing goes in the other thing, and then that's how that works. And then, like, with guys, like, the wang doodle thing goes into... Oh, the wang doodle is, like, a children's book. Oh, no.
I was so confused right now.
But, like, I know that this isn't how virginity loss works. That's, like, could be considered, like, masturbation.
Yeah.
But, like, poor person. They probably, like, live in a Baptist area on the Bible Belt. I feel sad.
Oh, wait, there's another. There's another. So somebody, like, answered that. Like, somebody commented on that question. And they said, yeah, probably. The same sort of thing happened to me. I was crossing a sidewalk one day when I got hit by a bus and lost my virginity. So, I mean, if you're going by these people's logic, anything is losing your virginity.
I mean, like, being hit by a bus virginity. I think you've taken my, touching animal bones virginity.
Touching animal bones virginity?
I was trying to think of a really fast one. I'll probably think of something funnier later, and I'll be like, damn.
Yeah, I don't really know how to answer this. I could answer it in a serious way, or I could answer it in a funny way.
Go funny, and then go serious.
But I don't know how to answer it in a funny way. Besides, I mean...
Don't people, like... Okay, hold on. So, you know how people were like, oh, yeah, when I was younger, I had to masturbate by sitting on, like, my dryer or something on high. And it's just like, how?
That's not...
Yeah, what does that do?
Nothing.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh.
But, like, it doesn't make sense to
Yeah,
me.
it doesn't... Yeah, I'm so confused by it.
I mean... Like... Do people actually do that? I thought that was a joke.
Yeah, no, that's, like, a common thread in, like, old... I don't know, like, a lot of old 90s sitcoms talk about it. Like, it's like, haha, just sitting on the washer machine.
Like, I would think about it because of the vibration, but that still wouldn't
it doesn't
work
seem like it
that
would do
way
anything.
if you're just freaking sitting on top of a god. Like, no. Guys, stop.
I mean, like, maybe they... Ooh, no. Oof. I remember a long time ago I read a question from Yahoo Questions that was like... It was really bad. It was like, my son is, like, incapacitated and can't do anything. Is it okay if I, like, help him?
Ew!
Exactly. And I was like, no! And, like, you can hear it on the first episode where I was like, oh my god. And then you were like, read it. Or someone was like, read it. And I'm like, no, that's so bad.
Yeah, no, that's horrible.
Yeah, no, it was...
That's not funny. That's dumb.
I want to scream.
Bad.
But yeah, that's the thing. You know, with old memes, I get kind of sad when they get outdated. Because, like, I'm still very attached to this. I would gladly, like, paint a mural of Pepe on my wall. And, like, I would be okay with that. And, like, people are like, old meme. I mean...
Isn't Pepe just one of those things, though, that, like...
He's just classic.
Like, everybody still loves Pepe.
He's a goddess.
Like, Pepe's never gonna leave us.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I love him.
He's permanent.
Yes.
He's a forever meme.
He's made his way into... You know, it really just oils my car. No, that's a bad... what's it, like, makes me real happy. Well, I always, like, get really fun. Like, I always get laughs. I always get, like...
just say it.
Like, I always find the one where it's just, like, Pepe's just, like, things that keep me alive, and he's, like, points to this one thing, and so someone puts, like, a picture of something that they really like, and, like, has Pepe, like, tearing up, because I can relate to that! Like, whenever I see a dog, I, like, legit... There will be tears in my eyes if I... say something and I'm like, I could start tearing up. I don't know how to cry on command, but I feel like that's the closest I'm ever gonna get.
I don't memes.
Yeah, you don't. Whenever I, like, tell her a meme or, like, reference something, she's like, what? And I'm like, dude, this thing...
It just
I don't go to public school.
No, it just has to do with, like, my lack of
internet
in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I don't like... Okay, I tell people that I hate memes sometimes, and the reason that is because
you just, like, aren't in the culture of it, and so, like, it's so new.
That, plus some of the humor of it, I don't get at all, and I find it annoying, because
Are you hungry?
I mean, we're kind of doing something. You good?
What was that?
That was my dad trying to call us for dinner. How much longer do we have to go? Because I think this is pretty good so far.
Do you just want to end it?
I mean, like, maybe. Let's see how far we are. Ow! I don't know, Dad. We're kind of...
Okay, there's rice and tuna you want.
Oh, lit. Oh, no, we're only 59 minutes.
Okay, I'll just... Basically, I had a cousin, and we had very different senses of humor, and he would send me, like, spam me, like, to the point where I would get, like, 100 messages of just memes of, like, his sense of humor. So I automatically assumed... Like, I didn't know what memes were, and I didn't have the internet at all because I was, like, kind of young at this point. I don't know. I was, like, 12, and I did not. Like, I had a phone, but I didn't have the internet. So I thought that memes just meant that type of humor. So I hated him so much because he would just always spam me with, like, the dumbest crap, and it would make me so angry. So anytime people would be like, hey, do you want to see this meme? I was like, no! Like, get it away. That's stupid.
You know, we have a acquaintance named G-Man. I'm gonna call him that. And he...
Wait, is it? Oh,
Okay.
God. Yeah,
so, like,
no.
he sends the, like, worst memes. He, like, still uses iFunny and has, like, the meme text on it. He sent me a Jesus one, and I'm like... Ugh.
I don't like him. The only thing...
He could be listening. Watch out.
What?
Watch out. He could be listening.
I don't care. Honestly.
Ooh.
I'm really mean, guys. Sometimes.
You're really meme.
Dany, I'm gonna kill you. I'm mean when I have a reason to be. And this child gave me a mother freaking reason to be mean to him. So anyway, yeah, I don't have the same sense of humor as him. I don't ever think he's really funny. But the only thing that Giddy Eminem does is when we used to be, like, buddies, and he would make... Guys, this is really bad, and I'm really sorry, but this is my sense of humor, and I didn't choose it. Is he makes really funny racist jokes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hit him.
But the reason that they're funny is because, like, some people make the same joke over... Like, basically all of his are super original. Like, I don't know if they're actually original, or if
they're not.
Or if he finds them. But I've never heard of any of them before, and he just, like, I'm sorry, but they're really well put together.
It's because they're not original.
I think they're really funny. And he always does it at the best time, and it was always at, like, a really random time, so it was, like, the mix of the joke plus, like, timing that I would die, like, every time, because we would just be at work, and it would be quiet, or whatever, and we would just kind of be sitting in, like, awkward silence, and then he would just randomly do that, and I would, like, cry. So, anyway.
I have a friend who, like, kind of with your cousin.
Yeah.
He, like, once sent my friend... So, my friend told me about my friend who did this thing to their mutual friend. But, like, my friend had sent their mutual friend... like 200 puns. Over 200 puns in, like, a span of, like, an hour and a half or something.
Ew, why? That's annoying. Guys,
and
don't ever
cat
do
puns.
that. No!
It was.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what a feat. What a legend. I want to be able to make good puns on the spot. I'm just really bad at it.
Okay, no. Guys, I hate people like that, though, because... oh my gosh, if you spam something that's funny, it ruins that thing forever. Like, that's how I am. Is like,
I mean,
when
he
my
only
friends...
did it once, and it was very, like, sporadic. It was never something that happened ever again.
But if somebody did that to me and it was, like, actually that amount over a period of an hour, I would kill myself. I would get real mad.
I mean, like... Sorry, hold on. I mean, like...
Unless they were actually, like, really good. And I was bored and tired. Because then it would make me happy.
Wait, what?
Like, if somebody did that to me and they were actually, like, really funny, and I was, like, really bored,
Yeah.
then it would be okay.
I have a bad thing about, like, when I'm not bored versus when I'm bored and how people text me. Like, I have a friend named Gina, and, like, I love her to death. But, like, she doesn't text until I'm doing something. And she doesn't know this, but, like, I'm always doing something when she's texting me, and I'm like, I love you, and I want to talk to you, because we don't talk too much, but, like, we talk enough to, like, stay friends.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, because she lives in San Diego. But, like, it's really hard, because, like, it's always when I'm doing something that, like, needs a lot of concentration, and I'm like, and it's just passing boats, and it's terrible, you know? Passing ships.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. And then, like, when I'm not doing anything, no one's talking. Also, like, when I'm busy, everyone is, like, inviting me to things. But when I'm not busy, the one day I'm not busy and I'm, like, ready to do something, ready to go out, my legs are shaved, I am showered and clean and, like, nice smelling. I just had a bubble bath, ready to freaking go out, conquer the world, and no one's there. And it's
those
terrible.
Times, text me.
I did!
When?
It was, like, someone's funeral.
Oh, that day.
It was the worst day ever. And then, like, I heard that, like, your boyfriend, like, went over to your house that day, too. I was like,
That was sad, though, because that whole situation was just a matter of miscommunication.
I was just...
Because I would have loved to hang out with you, but my mom never told me that you texted her.
I know. Your mom scares me because I can never tell if she, like, hates me or not. And you say she doesn't hate me, but, like, I just get this feeling of aura that it's, like, daggers.
She doesn't. She's just really sarcastic.
I know. I just can't tell. Especially over text. That scared the hell out of me. Her mom scared the hell out of me the other day, and I was terrified.
Yeah, she's a lot of my friends are scared of her just because she's, like, the biggest mama bear on the face of the planet.
And I love her. And, like, I know she loves me. She just gives off this aura that, like, she still hates me. And, like, it hasn't happened before, like, other than this year.
I think it's because, honestly, like, my mom loves you, but my mom hates noise and energy. She does not like my dogs. Like, she likes them, but she can't handle them. Like, it's really sad. My dogs are in cages all day long because she can't handle them because I have boxers, and all they are is, like, super energy and noise because they just, like, play fight all the time and they want to go and run around and stuff. And so, just because you are who you are, and sometimes you don't know, like, the volume of your voice.
Oh my god.
Which isn't something that's, like, which isn't, like, your fault, but, like, she's a woman that has twin toddlers plus a full-time job, and she's in college and 2 boxers,
And
so she's
a
teenager, which is me, and I'm insane. So, like, she can never handle anything in life.
I know. I'm just, like, I try to be the best I can around her because I'm just like, what if I just say something dumb and then she's, like, taking it crazy?
No, it's never anything that you'd say. It's always, like, literally the level that you say it at. The amount of difference the way my mom would react. Like, if you were to say, I love you, Dana, and if you were to say it in, like, this voice, like, I love you, Dana, versus if you were to, like, say it at any volume louder than that, that's the difference between her saying, I love you too, and her wanting to die. That's just the way that my mom is, and it's really unfortunate for your guys' relationship.
I mean, yeah. It's really sad.
It's also really funny because, like...
And it makes her sad, too. She's talked to me about it before. She's like, Riley, I don't know why Dany thinks I don't like her. I just can't handle the noises.
I know, I'm so bad. And, like, it's funny because, like, at school, I'm not like this. I'm not, like, funny or playful. I'm just, like, quiet. And people have to be like, huh? To hear me, like, several times. Because, like, I talk so quietly, and I'll just, like, mutter something under my voice that I think is normal sound. I have no, like, idea of, like, volume that I'm projecting.
I'm gonna stalk you one day.
I mean, do it.
I don't believe you.
No, like, it's so bad.
Unlike you, so I'm gonna, like, stalk you and, like, follow you to all your classes. And just
No,
like,
like,
disguise myself.
Do it. Fucking put on, like, a mustache and some weird sunglasses.
Okay.
Like, you'll see how, like, crazy it is. There's such a stark difference between, like, Dany at school with a lot of strangers and, like, me with you who have known for a long time. It's outrageous. What are you doing?
I don't know. My energy is starting to go down because I'm hungry.
Me too. But, like, here's the thing. So, I said something really funny in AP Human Geo, but no one but the people around me that, like, were pretty close could hear me. So, like, my teacher, who I was kind of saying it to, was like, huh? And, like, immediately when that starts happening, I start backtracking, and so I'm just, never mind. You know, like, it's just like, I cry. And, like, it's super funny because, like, well, it's funny from, like, the outside when I wow. When I think about it after that, I'm just like, man, that's so dumb. Like, there's, like, classes that I'm very, very loud in, and there's just some where I'm just, like, silent. It's weird. And, like, my parents don't even believe me that, like, I'm quiet. It's really weird.
I'm trying to think if I have any, like, places that I'm different than myself.
I think it's because you have good people around you all the time. Riley has this innate ability to, like, make friends wherever she goes. Like, immediately she will, like, be like, hi, what's your name? I'm Riley. But, like, and more of a, like, hi, I'm Riley. I'm interesting and mysterious, and you're gonna love the fuck out of me.
That's not true at all. It's not. No.
And, like,
that's not me, guys.
Not only does she make insanely good friends, but, like, she also makes everyone fall in love with her. Like, literally. I was, like, in love with you in, what, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, guys, it's true, though. Like, all of my friends kind of, like, have crushes on me before we actually can settle on being friends.
Yeah.
Like, people legitimately fall in love with me.
Yeah, it's very weird. And, like, it's not like Riley or me, like, over-exaggerating and Riley being a douche. People, like...
No, it's true. It's just a thing.
I think it's... You know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's the really big pupils.
Pupils?
Yeah, the black of your eyes.
Why would that have anything to do with people loving me?
I mean, like, just eye contact is such a huge thing. And the pupils of her eyes look like you're on drugs all the time, but you're not.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. People comment on that all the time. I look like I'm on acid 100% of the time.
Exactly.
And I'm on acid 0% of the time. It's just my eyeballs.
Yeah. It's just, like, such a staple.
It's also,
for
like,
people connecting.
Yeah, and, like, another one of those things is, like, physical interaction, you know? Like, that's just one of those things that bonds people.
I'm scared of going too far, and you just go there.
No, yeah, I have no boundaries when it comes to physical interaction, and, like, when I become friends with people, I'm just like, hi, let me just hug you for a long time.
It actually depends on how, like, kind of greasy people are. Not, like, greasy as in hair, but, like, greasy as in, like, first impression greasy.
For you or for me?
For me.
No, I even hug those people.
Yeah, you do, and I'm just like, that's gross. Because, like, okay, here's the thing.
I love everybody.
Yeah, you do, and I'm like, I would love to hug people all the time. I'm just scared of, like, going past their boundaries, or, like, them being, like, greasy, and I don't want to touch that. I'm, like, kind of a terrible person. Like, people don't realize I'm terrible.
You're really mean sometimes.
Yeah.
And you don't notice it, and it's actually
I don't
funny.
notice it, and I don't, like, mean to be mean. But I'm terrible.
I wish I had more boundaries, because I don't even give a crap at all. Like, I didn't used to live in San Francisco. I was just about to say that. I wish I did. I went to San Francisco for a week one time, and, like,
I used to live in San Francisco for, like, a week.
I lived in San Francisco for a week, and I bonded so hard with all of the homeless people there. Like, the entire homeless population in San Francisco are now my best friends. Like, everybody. I know when people think of San Francisco and homeless people, they think of them as dangerous people. And you know what? A lot of them are, and they're my friends. Like, I went there, and many of them had weapons on them, and they made it obvious to me that they were there, and we're still friends, and I hugged them a lot. So I have no boundaries.
I think it's because I have, like, a huge problem with smell.
And I can't smell.
You can't?
No.
That's lucky.
Like, I can, but, like, my nose is not sensitive at all. Like, I have to freaking get up into something to smell it.
Oh my god, I've been, like, terrified over nothing my whole entire life.
Yeah. No, like, my dad is like that, too. Like, my dad can't smell anything, ever.
Yeah, here's the thing, is that, like, if someone smells really bad of, like, they need a bath, you know? And I've probably smelled like this multiple times. I don't really just care about myself. If I don't have to do shit, I become shit. That's my motto in life.
That's beautiful.
But, like, here's the thing, is that, like, if someone smells like they have not taken a shower in, like, 5 days, I'm like, I don't want to be around you. And I think it's just, like, pheromones, and I don't agree with some people, and maybe it's just that your pheromones agree with everyone, and so you don't smell it. And everyone smells like nothing. I think that's my hypothesis on what's going on.
Maybe. I don't even know.
I totally just used that big word because I could.
Oh my gosh, I look gross today, guys.
Me too!
I'm not wearing any makeup. I look not attractive.
You know, I find it weird because, like, I like myself not wearing makeup because then people get used to my face. And then, like, as they talk to me more, it becomes more normal, and it becomes less, like, horrendous.
Dany, shut up.
It's just,
Dany's naturally really gorgeous.
that's not true, but, like, I
Yes,
don't wear
Rose.
makeup so that people don't have any expectations of me. And the thing is that, like, when I do wear makeup, people are like, wow, you look really good. I'm just kidding, it's never happened, but, like, I want to get, like, a professional makeup thing happening. And
Go to
people be like,
Sephora.
wow, you look really good.
Go to Sephora. And
Yeah, I'll
ask
do
them
that,
to
and
do
then,
your
like-
makeup, and then go to school.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. And I just want that. But, like, the thing is that I don't wear it so that people don't have any expectations, and then, like, my normal self looks normal all the time. Rather than, like, sickly.
I'm the exact opposite of that. Like, this hasn't been an always thing. It's actually a little bit more of a recent thing. I don't know. I mean, I've always liked makeup, but, like, for the past whatever amount of time that this has been happening, I don't remember. I have worn so much makeup every single day.
You have really clear skin.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
You're not even wearing anything, and you have nothing. Oh, I have that too.
My whole face.
Hush up, I have that too. You have nothing. You're good.
No. Okay, Dany, your skin is perfect, and there's no...
It's not!
Shut up!
Dude, feel my nose.
But you can't see anything, Dany.
It feels like a war zone. It feels like... It feels like a lot of bees just kind of came on my face and just kind of, like, shed all the, like, bee fur that they have on them. It's, like... And, like, it was painful. And so that's what it feels like. Stop sitting in a corner and laughing! But, like, I feel like with my face, especially recently, it's become, like, really bumpy on my chin and my forehead. It's, like, it doesn't look bad, but like it's just like, you know, like abandoned spots because like they're super radioactive, and like how it's super pretty because it's all natural again, but like then you go into it and it's like, oh, surprise, here's some radioactive nuclear stuff. Wow, you're gonna die. That's my skin. It's like, it looks not bad, and then once you look at it closely, it's just like, no. I mean, I don't wash my face that much, and it's really gross. Yeah. I should wash my face more. I should also shower more. I only shower like every other day.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like healthy for your hair, but like I feel like I become greasy so fast.
I shower obsessively.
You just told me the other day that you had not showered for like 3 days.
When?
And that you're all sweaty and gross.
When?
I don't know, when you were in your hat on the like Friday, I think.
No, I take showers, but I don't wash my hair. Very much.
Why not?
Because washing your hair super often isn't good for it, because it like strips it of its natural oils and crap, plus my like hair and scalp and everything is really messed up from all the bleaching and dyeing that I did to it. So I'm trying to keep it like,
I realize I have
healthy.
fast growing hair because I dyed it.
Yeah, I dyed her hair like, I don't know, I bleached her hair like a few months ago, and she already has like 2 inches of root. of newness.
Of nudeness.
New fur. Hairs.
I'm trying to think of like another word for like a group of things.
A flock. A pack.
A bundle.
A squad.
A myriad. A gurgle.
A gurgle.
Yeah. There's like a gurgle of...
A gaggle.
Something like that. A gurgle of something.
A gaggle of geese.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, no, it's a flock of geese.
No, my mom says a gaggle of geese.
A bunch. There are like so many fun words that like sometimes you don't even use them for like saying a group of things, but like they become that. Like, oh shoot, there's a really cool one for owls. You know, just describing the word.
A murder?
A murder of crows.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How pretty. You know, sometimes I think of very, like, atmospheric things, and I'm like, I think some of the most poetic things that I've thought of, personally, is, like, a lipstick-stained cigarette.
I love that. I want that to be in a song.
Like, that would make a good song title. Dude, you put that in your band.
Oh, okay. Would you get mad at me if I wrote that in a song?
No, I don't. I don't mind.
When I become famous.
Just have your, like...
I'll put that in the thing. You know, in the little... You know when you buy CDs and the little...
Write it
booklet
about
comes
me,
with it,
and then, like, have it be like, you're nothing like this.
Yeah, like a song about...
There was another one that I used to think of a lot. You know what word I really like?
Huh.
That's very atmospheric? Cathartic.
What does that mean?
It means, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, an old, musky kind of castle that hasn't been touched in a while. And it's, like, kind of dark and dewy, so it's cathartic. Are you seeing that in your head?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how I would explain cathartic. Like,
this is making me hungry.
alright, so I think it's time for dinner. Anyways, this has been Post-Puberty with Dany and Riley and Feet, my dad, calling us for dinner. Thank you for, like, maybe listening. If you don't make it to this point, you know, whatever.
That's fine.
You're not gonna hear this. I don't know why I'm saying that. But, like,
I
good
love
job if
you.
you have.
You're beautiful. Let's hug.
over the internet. You know that old like picture, like, I'm gonna send you an internet hug.
Yeah. A
Uploading.
virtual hug. I love that thing. I send that to people still all the time.
You are so like
I
emo.
know. No, I'm not.
That was like an emo staple.
Be quiet.
I'm like signing into my computer to shut this off. Anyways, bye.
Bye bye.